Recording. So, Jason, what happened last time in
Last time,
Heroes?
a group of foolish heroes fell for a simple lie. Though, the heroes can't even be truly blamed in this one. Instead, the ravings of a madwoman, the fear she experienced, and the resetting of everything loomed. A battle broke out between the group and Grandma Brightspark, and in the end, it ended with her death. Blood drips on the cobblestones as spears interlace her body, a cracked hourglass hanging low. And finally, a familiar voice rings out across the plaza. Took you long enough. And a steady clapping starts.
Why
I
does Skel have a
honestly-
mustache? I saw that.
It took him long enough. Grew facial hair in the time it took us.
Probably from the other side of the plaza. You also hear clapping.
They will
Greetings.
planks. Help of art.
Hello.
Paisley's kind of still on the edge a little bit, and she
I apologize
looks.
for not being physically present, but Miss Paisley, you did wonderfully. I'm very
Hey.
proud of you.
Did
But
you just applaud her for murder?
Well,
You did do a very good job about it.
it's what
I
she
don't know
chose
what
to
to
do.
feel.
Whether it was correct or not, it's what Miss Paisley chose to do, and I shall support her in whatever way she needs.
Yeah, well, she beat me to it, so don't get too happy.
Oh, so you were planning on taking my deal after all, Skel.
A little bit, yes.
Wait, what?
Well,
Skel?
I would
Looks
rather
like-
fight two than all of you.
Oh,
What do you say? Would you like to head to the next world already? Or do you want to fight about it?
Yeah, Skel, I don't understand. Why didn't you? We talked right before. I just.
Paisley, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, like, he did mention, like, hey, being very up his that, but, like, guy said, Hipshot said no, so he didn't. I think, right?
Yep.
So,
Should also be noted, I didn't... although I didn't say I wouldn't kill her, you said that we shouldn't kill her.
I'm under a lot of stress right now. Okay, I don't know what to think.
I think we have bigger issues to deal with.
You'll have all
Okay.
the time in the world to think about it after this, Paisley. Or you'll have no time at all.
I'll have to think about all this later. There's no time for this. I couldn't let it end just yet. It's not over, and we will win.
How endearing. Anyways, Skel. Oh, sorry. Was it Christopher or William?
It's Zachary,
Ah,
you ass. You've been through this too many times.
Or maybe I just know it's what gets you riled up.
Fuck you
Yeah.
too.
With any luck, you'll have forgotten some of my moves by now.
So,
Do you want to go, Skel, or do you want to fight?
Yeah, stay here for now. Better than anything else that's awaiting me.
You're the only one who I thought would actually take the offer.
may I ask?
Of course.
How is this going to go then? Are we just... well, are you three just fighting him?
Oh, like, I'm assuming that's what we're gonna do. I'm sort of just waiting on him to make a move.
Well, I suppose that's also up to you all. We can end everything. You just simply have to agree.
Oh, you're approaching.
You should stop right there unless you want to perish.
Oh?
Paisley, you're good.
Oh, don't be alarmed. You and I both know that I can do no harm to you.
He tilts his head and looks at you.
Trust me, if I could assist in their fighting against you, I would have done so. However, in this situation, I cannot help them in any way, shape, or form. All I can do is talk with you. I suppose if you consider that fighting, then I can fight, but I physically cannot assist them. So I figured I should probably stay closer to you instead of closer to them, as your attacks could probably injure them. And I just came here to spectate and provide moral support.
You see him look around as though he's picturing something. If you stand there, you will die. Move 10 feet forward.
Define forward.
Towards me, I mean. Sorry.
I could just stay beside you. Is that acceptable?
A little closer.
Hello.
There you go.
I'm really confused, Lexi, and I don't even know if all those things Grandma said about me would, I don't really know what to call her now, but
Miss
Are you really
Paisley,
going to believe the mad ravings of a coward who was bent on saving their own life?
I know she was a bad person, but I can't...
She wasn't a bad person. She was terrified, scared, acting on fear. Those emotions is what caused her to act the way she did. Half of her words were either falsehoods or things she barely believes herself.
I don't even know what's true and what's a lie, or whether I did the right thing or anything. I don't know anything anymore.
I think you should know, Miss Paisley, there are some things you definitely know. For example, you have to protect your friends, your family, and this world, yes? That is your directive. Just as my directive is to help you.
I guess I know that, and I know that... And she kind of like, is gonna...
I have so much on the GM layer, it's so hard to move things.
She's gonna grab Lexi's hand and then reach out to grab Skel's hand as well.
Yeah, sure.
I know I care a lot about the people standing next to me. I think I can figure everything out after all of this is done. Just for now. Are you two with me? And you two help a lot?
Of course,
Hell yeah.
Miss Paisley. I've always been with you.
Skel?
Yep, unfortunately. Death awaits.
Good luck, everyone.
On the off chance that it really does await, would you rather be credited as Skel or Dr. Zachary? Would you?
Well, people still don't know I'm not dead, so choose what you will.
Okay, by the way, we've got a job to do, right?
Mhm.
And if you're dead set on ending everything, Mr. Do you just go by the Blood Red King? Do you have a name?
I was never given a name. No.
How does that make you feel?
It doesn't?
I do
Why
not.
would that make me feel anyways?
Unlike you, Miss Paisley, he seems to have a different understanding of reality. and less of a personability. Either due to choice or due to limitations.
Alright, Harold, so which one of us moves first?
Ooh. I like that one. Well, first let's get rid of the garbage. And he flexes his hands, and behind you, a hole opens. And you all watch as Grandma Brightspark's body tears itself apart into dust.
It was already dead, so whatever.
Jason, can I ask a favor?
Yep.
Can I ask that the broken and fucked up pocket watch just kind of like rolls to my feet?
Sure.
Paisley picks it up. Looks at it hard for a second. There was still a person. Nobody's garbage, no matter how bad they are. Some things happen that can't be undone, but there was still a person.
So you like to say. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. There we go. Oop. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Well, are we doing this or not?
Yeah. I was just waiting for the battle music to cue.
Mm-hmm.
How does the initiative
Oh
again?
god. This one.
Yeah, we need to re-initiative.
I think it's a flat 2d6.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that.
He's just going first. .tm.
No, he's not.
He's going last. .tm. Okay, it's somehow scarier. Yeah, somehow scarier.
Mm,
Equivalent, just
Yeah.
as scary.
just one turn.
And if only we had the right library books for Helperbot to make him fucking busted with that speed stat.
No.
My god.
We need to give him Mio's prowess.
Could you imagine?
God. I'm surprised you all never tried to mind link each other so you can share initiative or something like that.
That'd
That would
be
require
existentially
invasive
terrifying.
surgery.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That would require invasive surgery, and I don't know if their brains could handle it. At the same time, it's less fun if we do that. Alright, do we start the battle?
Yeah, probably
Mhm.
battle start now.
Alright.
Should we still roll initiative? I'll still roll just to know where I go amongst the Freunds. Amongst mine Freunds. And okay, so I'm in. It's Helperbot, Skel, me, Lexi. Then the
I'm
Blubber
going
King.
to state something, because Helperbot, you would immediately notice this being right next to him. His cane crackles with glowing red energy as the cobbles under his feet start to age rapidly. The eyes on his cloak close, and two eyes open on his face, golden pupils surrounded by red. He stares at you. Where the fun begins.
Oh my.
As a jagged tooth smile stretches across his face.
How long have we been waiting for this?
17 lifetimes.
That's not as many
A
as
lot
I
shorter
expected.
than I thought it was.
Oh, we've fought before. Well, no, you're not the same thing anymore. You actually have emotions this time.
Did it get interrupted by... well...
You see his shoulders slightly shake as he lets out a very harsh breath. Yes, it was interrupted. But
And
Father
how long-
Time isn't here this time to stop things.
What happened to him actually? I haven't seen him in a while.
I happened.
I'm not sure I would take that, but alright. Well,
I almost
everyone...
lit my shirt on fire. I need to stop playing with the lighter.
Careful.
God.
Please don't do that mid-session. As a finale, the GM will go down in flames.
Oh my god.
I go down with my ship.
Well, everyone, be careful about his cane. He seems to have some kind of, obviously, time power, but it seems to be heavily degrading the environment around him.
What
Please
was
be
that? I
careful.
blanked.
I can fill you in.
No, it's fine. I don't need to know.
Alright. What are y'all doing?
Don't scroll to the comment section, Lan.
I know. I'm trying to
You
scroll
silly
somewhere that I
goose.
can't see what it is. Whatever, I've already seen it, so I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Whatever. I don't look at it anymore.
There you go. Okay. Well, I guess it's Skel first then.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone. What have we been waiting for?
Basically, it's like shaking. The little wings haven't gone away. They're sticking around, but they're
By
flickering
the
a
way,
little
Miss
bit.
Paisley, I think you look very good.
1 second, sorry, what was that?
Miss Paisley, I think you look very good.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll go 30 feet this way and 30 feet down into the ground.
Alright. You do so.
Good
Yep.
enough.
Just take a dip into the pavement.
Yep.
Zoop.
Just dragging some things from the edge of the screen forward so I can have them where they need to be. Okay. There we go. I may or may not have gotten bored and layered a bunch of his attacks on each other just to see
Here's
what it
a
looked like.
hand.
Now I need to separate them.
Here's a
That's
hint.
fun.
Make a map border. And, like, make the map bigger to the side so that you can put shit there in the GM layer. Outside of your player's view so you can quickly drag and drop shit.
Joe,
just make
that's
it like-
such a good fucking idea.
And just like put Fog of War everywhere else.
Well, it's too late to do that because this
Yeah,
is...
just saying for the future, you can always do that.
Alright. You all can just go. He's not gonna interrupt your moves.
Okay.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
kind of.
doing something.
What does that fucking bubble feel like to me? What is this big void bubble?
Also, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna point out that he removed the garbage, but then his surface still there. Well, he's there, quote unquote. He's like fucked up inside
Is that
somewhere.
fucking gone, or is he unconscious or what?
He's bleeding
Oh, he's just
out.
in the building.
He's inside?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in the building.
Yeah, he got tossed into the
Aisha?
building. Same time, I don't think he's the biggest priority, but hey, if you want to spend some time doing that.
Oh, but Paisley doesn't want any casualties, you see.
Well, there's already
Is
one.
Surfing eye shot of me.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
You know, the only casualty will be the surfboard.
Paisley, like, looks back at the big giant bubble, looks down at the pocket watch. She kind of, like, gestures her hand over to Surf, and then just kind of makes a throwing motion. I'm just gonna fucking fling him somewhere safe.
You need to tell me what map you're flinging him to.
The hospital
I'm-
map.
Gonna send him to the hospital.
Okay.
Right beside my, fucking...
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the same bed next to Pan.
Alright.
I have a
I
question.
can tell you whether or not that was a good idea.
I have a question.
You get an answer.
What the fuck do we do with Mind Blast?
Hi.
Did
He
still
ran
inside
off
you?
and then this shit.
Yeah.
No.
Lol.
Jesus Christ.
Mind
It's
Blast
probably the
has no
safest
actively
place to-
damaging moves, so he cannot escape Lexi.
No,
That's
I
probably
think
the play-
I just think that's funny.
Sorry, you should like bring him up so you can have a look. Sorry, you're missing out on, baby.
Lexi, what are you doing?
Good point. Brain trying to think. and work at the same time.
An
But Brain's
alien yellow
like,
jellyfish.
I really, but
You're
Brain's
going.
like, the word.
Come on, you got this. It's the final session. The final battle.
I am trying, but Brain's like, how about you go on hard mode again?
You got it. It's fine. You take your time.
I'm not pulling my punches in this fight, by the way. If you all die, you all die. It's the end of the campaign. You win or lose here.
Okay, first thing Lexi does is immediately starts demon mode because, lol, I need that.
You know your limit.
And when in doubt, I'm just going to start boosting myself by both intaking and... Yeah, I'm just gonna use the good old boost air out, just for the quicken speed. Just
Alright,
because
need you
that's
roll me
cool.
2d6 dexterity save. If that's as far as you're going.
Dexterity save? What do you mean by that?
Yep, 2d6 physical. Or power, depending on how they move.
It'd be being based off of the power, so I guess power.
Sure, whichever one you want. Alright,
A hit?
you pass by something. You can
Oh, yeah.
continue moving if you want. Or stop.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I'm just gonna like run up, and when in doubt, just try and fucking punch him.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
I am going to say I'm still continuing to use the boost, so I'm kind of like intaking air and then also, so it's like pretty much sucking him in. I just kind of realized.
Yep.
As I'm also boosting my fist towards him, so power again? Question mark.
It's up to you. Power or might. Power, might, or strength.
Power is better. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Jesus.
I get to describe this. Yay! Your fist slams into his face. And a shockwave forms as you practically break the speed barrier. Sound barrier?
Number.
Thank you. The sound barrier.
So a sonic boom happens. Almost.
Yeah. We get the close-up shot of the ripples going across his face, the surprise eye. He spins back just due to the force, stands back up, and just wipes a little blood off of his chin.
Oh, nice hit, Lexi.
Okay, thank you.
Now that was a good show. And he swings his cane. And oddly enough, this thing doesn't form directly in front of him. But at that line you cross,
Yo, he has a hitbox.
this
He has-
jagged line forms and starts moving forward.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
And at the same time,
Look at this disjoint.
I need someone to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A d8, please.
I'll do it. 6.
Alright. Okay. Wow,
And gets
you
tips
were
on those 'cause he doesn't get to roll for the rest of the
one off of a really bad thing happening.
Ooh.
As almost randomly, another void just tears itself into existence without any of his control over it.
Man, Blood
Can I feel these voids? Do they feel like a certain amount of can I feel any kind of energy from them, or like lack of energy even? Does it feel similar to the void outside time, or what Grandma Brightspark was doing?
You can take a turn to do that if you want.
I'm just saying, is there anything that comes to me immediately?
They're natural. You do know that much.
Mhm.
But anything besides that would require a little bit of focus. to figure out what they're doing. They don't feel like something that shouldn't happen, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Skel,
Uh-huh.
this thing is going to hit you if you don't move in some way.
It's in the ground?
Oh, it's blazing across
wave.
everything.
Big
Everything,
shockwave.
everything.
Wait, no. How far are you under the ground again?
30 feet.
Okay, no, never mind. Sorry.
Fucking mole man.
Yep. You're good.
Can we have this
Okay.
Saddam Hussein image with Skel?
Sorry, I mixed it up for one of his other moves. My bad. Yeah,
Yes.
this flash goes across the ground.
Got some crazy disjoints, man.
This man's hitboxes are absolutely nuts.
Okay, they have more of a side special.
That's Cloud's side special right there. That's
Now that
That's what it
everything's
looks like.
started, I can't wait to see how you all manage to either stop me or struggle dying.
why
I'm going
though?
to enjoy watching the lights fade from your eyes.
What's the point of all of this? You could stop right now, and all of this would be over. And everyone would just go on existing the exact same way they did. There's a place for you in the world, just like there's a place for anyone else.
There's also a place for me outside of the world, after everything's done.
Why does the world have to not exist for that to happen? If you hate it here so
Time
much, why
is
can't
not
you just leave?
infinite, Paisley. It's not endless. It runs out. Everything dies. It's just
Not
this world's
yet, though.
time.
No, it isn't yet. Maybe eventually, but not now. There's still
And that's
unfinished
why
business.
we fight, isn't it? That's why we contest our wills. I believe the world should end now. I believe the world should have ended when the humans crawled out of their little caves and started fires. But the thing you were back then beat me into the ground and tore my essence into shreds. For some reason, I'm not quite as scared this time around of you. There's something that isn't there that used to be. Something that doesn't exist anymore. I can't quite tell what it is. I'm interested to find out, though.
At least I know I can do whatever needs to be done without actually killing you. You'll be back just the same as I probably will be. If I was around all that long ago and you were too, we'll probably both keep doing this for a while.
Unless I win. Though I
Can I
did
just-
kill a quarter of the human population last time. Alright. That's the end of his current monologue segment. You will do your things now.
Okay, that's... guess it's Helpabot.
Mm-hmm.
It's Helpabot, then Steve,
What are
then
you
me, then
going to do
Lexi.
after all it's done and over with then?
I suppose I'll become her. Or whatever she is.
In what sense?
The one that ends the timeline becomes the protector of the next.
I see.
And then the one who ends everything gets formed from the void, and the cycle goes onwards.
Are you... Are you choosing to continue the cycle?
Whatever do you mean?
You could
The cycle
choose
continues whether I like it or not.
You could choose not to perpetuate its existence.
That's impossible.
Why?
Because she would eventually kill me.
Would she?
Of course she would.
Why?
But she's like me.
Miss Paisley wouldn't want you if she didn't have
I would
to.
never.
We'll see.
Good luck, everyone.
Only the strong get to show mercy after all. Isn't that what you humans say?
No.
First I've ever heard of it. Either way, what I know for sure is that we have to stop you as quickly as possible when there's little people hurt. So,
Skel, go.
here goes nothing.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Fog cloud!
I don't know if he's affected by it.
We'll see.
Do you need me to set it up for you?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
60-foot radius, me boys.
Is it the right color and everything? Okay, yeah.
We can't see it.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Here, I can set it for the,
Can you set
Oh
it?
yeah, you have to set that because
It's the entire fucking map. As we explained.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wonder why. Okay, all of us can see, he can't, and he needs to make a fear roll against my control.
I don't know
Right?
if he might be immune to fear.
You need to make a roll because he's an NPC.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that's a power roll.
Yep, either control or might, or
Perfect.
manipulation or whatever.
Hit.
Moderate. Average.
He starts to sweat as his smile grows wider.
Damn, you inflicted fear on fucking the concept of
Super Satan.
Entropy.
entropy, and that's the one.
He's told you all
I do
before.
say it's getting a little hot in here.
This is the most fun I've had in lifetimes. I can't do a laugh. Fuck. Evil laugh. There you go. Thank you.
There we go. Is my go?
Hop.
So, Paisley knows that Skel's fog is made of tiny bone dust, right?
Yup.
Can I, first off, I'm a teleport, like, right over the top of him.
Him being the Bloodroid Gang?
Yeah, like, floating above him.
Probably would have fucking tackled him.
Question.
Yeah.
Are you going in a straight line?
She probably doesn't want to teleport through the giant wave, just in case it is his attack after all.
Well,
Yeah.
is her teleport like fire?
I don't even think it goes in a line. It just kind of is a displacement. She doesn't move. She is
Oh,
just
that's-
somewhere else.
Hypnos
That's
is the
why
one
I'm
that
asking.
moves.
Usually it doesn't matter. But this
Huh?
time it does. You'll see.
But there's no
Just
direction to it. I just kind of am somewhere.
Technically.
I'm gonna fucking appear right above him.
Alright.
And then basically kind of has a steely look in her eye as she kind of looks down on him. She's gonna take out her hand. I'm gonna use space powers to turn one of the tiny bone dust shards into a big ass fucking basically blade of bone that's gonna crash down on top of him.
How?
I'm
Describe
going
this
to make it take up more space.
Oh,
but I'm
space
go-
powers.
Yeah.
Alright. Sure, roll might.
Using the same logic she used to shrink things into a tiny space marble, she's gonna do the exact same thing.
Just backwards.
Yep, I'm just gonna find my number. The world's biggest tiny knife.
Now, Skel, are you resisting this or no?
It's just one shard, so it's not actually like...
It's
Yeah, but that's
concerning,
what I'm
but
asking.
I will not resist.
Alright, you can add your might roll to this.
Sure, that's a plus,
Yep, you both roll.
1.
that would be a +4 then?
Yep.
Full hit.
Yep. Okay. Any other descriptions besides giant bone shard slamming into him?
So basically, giant it's like because it's so tiny normally, it's like a razor sharp plane of bone that's gonna basically crash down and then poof back into a tiny dust thing as Paisley's kind of left. She's like brings her hand down to direct it. And she's kind of left above him.
Down smash.
Yeah. After cascading this gigantic bone
slams right into his shoulder, goes straight through his chest and pokes out the other side. And like this diagonal that would have obviously ripped through the lungs and heart of anybody normally.
Yeah.
He blinks. He looks down as the bone shard turns back into a little shard as blood starts to just pour out of the open wound.
I should have done it.
Neat. I haven't felt pain like this for a while. Lexi.
Well, he's getting kind of slightly distracted by the attack. I'm just gonna rush up and attempt to take a bite. Let's see how durable this fucker actually is. Can I nibble on men?
You're in your big demon form, right?
Yeah, I don't know if
Okay,
I
good.
full power or probably power because it's using the power.
Might or control.
Yeah.
Or you can roll your strength, any of the three. So there's a physical base power. Sorry, what was that, Lynn?
Full hit.
Oh! Sorry. Why is this... Whatever. I can't fix my chat box to be properly colored, and I don't know why it's like this.
Wait, what's happening?
I reloaded, and my chat box suddenly went dark mode again. But the problem is the text isn't white, so...
Can you click on the dark mode, toggle it off and on?
I don't know where it is anymore.
In the left
It should be in
Fine.
settings.
Mine just
Video
shows up on the left side
display.
of the bar.
I just
The
realized.
left side of the bar?
Oh my god, you light mode roll 20 is cursed. Yeah, mine just shows up to the left of the below the dice roller.
What the fuck is
Maybe,
his name?
maybe my extension the other.
Oh.
Which guy?
Oh god, I have to have it on light mode? Why?
And IRL. I just kind of clued into something that, like, this whole entire time, technically, like, the fucking people at my old school, like, if word got around, like, they definitely would know I
There we go.
committed act of girl.
Yeah, I just had to toggle it, thank you.
No problem. Anyways,
Yeah.
so full
Sorry
hit.
about that, I don't know why that glitched.
Roll 20 is a very stable program, trust me.
Alright,
Full hit.
your teeth don't consume him, but you leave gaseous teeth marks wherever you bite. But there's nothing to pull. Not even time or space there. He just kind of looks down at you. Like, he's obviously getting wounded. Like, the wounds are staying, they're not just disappearing. But he raises an eyebrow. Are you imitating a English terrier?
I'm holding and just going rapid.
She's like, you imitating you imitating an English terrier, and Lexi looks up and goes, "No, I'm imitating a pit bull, Mr. Worldwide."
He steps. Wait, has everyone gone right? I'm not forgetting anybody?
No, we're not forgetting anyone.
He steps. Oh, that was... I accidentally sent him to the map layer.
Oh no.
Frick.
He
Yeah, I was trying
Can I
to...
use my space powers?
He
Can I use my
teleported
space?
so hard to go to the map layer. That's a cool idea.
I
Can I use my space powers to put them on the GM layer?
Of course you can. You just wouldn't be
Oh.
able to see him.
Yeah, he'd be
myself
able to
on the
act,
GM
but
line.
to be able to target him. Don't do that.
He
Yeah, I
raises his fingers and clicks. Come on, let me select the thing I'm trying to. As a second blade forms. And they start to rotate if the program will let me. No, that's too much. There we go.
You.
Oh dear.
There we go. But, helper bot,
Yeah,
you feel a tug. Do you accept or do you deny?
yeah.
Is that a yes you accept or a yes you deny?
I accept.
Well,
I figured. Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Lexi, this
might-
isn't good.
Want to stand 5 feet lower. He looks at you. He seems to be seeing something that you all cannot.
Like this?
Yes, that is good.
Alright. Good luck, everyone. Back to our point, though. Considering you what you are, you could very well choose not to do this.
Why would I choose not to do this?
Needless fighting?
Is it though?
Is it not?
Why is it needless?
Because you could choose not to.
But choosing not to means I don't get my timeline.
What would you do with your timeline?
Make a better humanity.
Why couldn't you do that with this one?
I tried. They tend to go crazy anytime I interact with them. I think it's because I'm not from or meant to be in this timeline. Anything I interact with too long tends to displace. And he kind of like points at the void in the center of the area. Evident.
Oh, you didn't do that?
Oh, I did the first one. But the second one was just because I'm here. Speaking of which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D7.
Alright. 7.
Alrighty. Well, this just made things much worse. Because I'm counting left to right.
There's gonna be
Oh,
one right
no.
here, right?
No.
Oh, big boy!
As almost a blade scratches across the fabric of space and time, a new thin, long, voidish cut just slinks into being. Oh, crap. Okay. And you all get to watch as his bottom attack gets sucked into it. Dissipated into nothing.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, I can no longer select that for some reason, because I wanted to drag it down to the... Okay, there we go. Just getting that out of the way. It looks like luck is on their side today.
I think that's been a constant.
Maybe the timeline is trying to protect its little savior.
Or maybe your powers aren't as destructive as you think they are.
He raises an eyebrow. I'm literally eating time and space to create my own. Do you think that they aren't destructive? Though I suppose that in essence that would be creative, wouldn't it?
You're certainly changing things.
He nods. Newton was quite the smart man.
Oh,
Or was it
right.
Newton? He rubs his chin.
Well, Skel.
Yep. So one of the waves is gone now.
Yes.
And that means I have a clear path, specifically. Gonna form a portal right about here.
Wait, we got a portal strats. Let's go.
Yo. Finally, the Skel portal makes a return.
There we go.
Portal.
And I put down a. Here, I'll use it darker. I'll just use black
Yeah.
Good idea.
because
Just surround it
Great.
with blue if you can. Oh, yeah, it literally just blended in with the cobblestones. Here, I got you.
yeah, I figured that. Anyway, it's going to appear at the edge of the fog down here because I can see through not only the earth but the fog. So
There you go.
pointing in their direction. There we go. Yep, that works.
Yeah, just do the blue surrounded by gray.
And you mean Grace?
Yes. Whichever. Alright, what are you doing with the portal?
Well, I'm gonna tell them to get in.
Oh, it's going over here as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Just so everyone can be aware.
Do you travel along it, or
I mean, that's up to them.
I was waiting until it was
I'm asking
obvious
Skel.
Skel's turn as well. Alright.
I'm sure you can move while still doing shit.
We can. But if he moves too far, well, no, I don't think that we have a risk of his fog dissipating in this area.
Yeah, no.
I'll move over here.
Ooh.
Well, but I'm also moving downward as I do this, so I'll move down another 10 feet.
So that's 40. Keep in mind, your bubble only goes 60 in all directions.
Yep, so that's 20 in the air from the ground.
Yep. I'll need to get that mole out soon. It's not good for the garden.
God.
Lexi or Paisley?
Okay. Go ahead, do you want to go first or should I?
You can.
Okay. But Lexi, you need to get out of here. I go through the portal. I need to figure out how to do something about all of this stuff or not stuff. I don't know. She's gonna put out her hands, like kind of feeling the air. First and foremost, I'm gonna stand right next to the portal, ready to go in. Ready to go in at a moment's notice. And then she's gonna put her hands out towards the lack of things. How does it... I'm gonna try and figure out how they work. Is it just nothingness, or is it continually generating nothingness, or is it... You know, could I make something to fill the void?
I think
Potentially,
it's my understanding could be that it's just a lack of things.
Yeah, could I populate it with things is the thing that I'm trying to question, given I'm the opposite of him.
You can roll any mental stat that you want. If you roll a 7 or up, I'll let you do one action. If you roll a 10 up, I'll just let you know. And then you can do whatever you want, normally. If you roll a 6, you'll know, but you can't do anything about it right now.
Yeah, okay, let's see. She's just gonna willpower it. She's trying to go with her gut feelings, given this is like, you know, this is just intrinsically part of who she is and who the Bloodbred King is. She's gonna try and use her gut to figure this one out.
Alright.
10.
Alright. This isn't nothingness. It's a hole. And
Yeah.
space and time are draining into it. Filling something.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell you immediately.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real closing or filling it.
Yeah.
You can staunch it, ditch it, or like try to close it, it's just going to be incredibly hard. You'll have to focus for a bit. But you get the feeling if you start to close one, the rest will close. But it will take some time. But you know, intrinsically, that this is heading to the new timeline. And a part of you remembers doing this. But you also remember the emptiness that used to exist before this timeline. The total void of anything. No memories, emotions, or even feeling. Just the need, the will to create something new.
Be right back.
So this is straight up draining into the next timeline.
Yes.
That would be bad.
You also know that eventually, no matter what, he will win just simply due to enough of these being done over time.
Well, yeah, she's just like... Right now, her belief is that there's too much unfinished business, you know? We're not done here yet, you know?
Yes.
So... That's why she's dead set on protecting it.
But she also knows that if he opens enough of these now, it will just erase everything. But it will still take time. Which is why he's trying to get rid of you, because you can close it. Or stop it. Or staunch it. You also feel like these are important somehow to fighting him?
Yeah.
You did roll a 10, so I'm just gonna...
Because I can control them. Because I can close them, right? That implies that I can kind of manipulate them slightly, yeah?
You get the fact that even he can't move these.
Huh?
Even though they're his. Even though they're his, he can't move them. Yes, you can close them, but closing them requires a lot of effort.
But closing them does also imply that I can, you know, change their shape somewhat, yeah?
Still would require a lot of effort. But depending on what exactly you want to do, we can talk about it then. You just also have an attack barreling down on you.
Yeah, after finding it out, I'm gonna try and drag Lexi through the portal.
Alright, that's easily enough done.
Yeah, like it's just probably movement, and then as soon as we get out the other side... Look!
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I gave Paisley a bunch of information that she can share as she wishes with the party.
Yeah, basically, these are holes that drain to the next timeline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're important in some way of beating him.
Yeah.
Bro, he's fucking opening up leaks. Gonna plug those.
Yeah, it's sinking our boat.
He's sinking this shit.
I can close these things, so I don't understand why you have to destroy everything and have a new thing.
You don't? Did your
I can
memories
do-
get erased to that extent?
I don't know what I'm supposed to know, but I don't know it, okay? Whatever it is, I can make a place for you. I don't want to have to fight you, but I will if it's all if it's all I'm able to do.
Go ahead. Just gonna quickly move you, because you were dragged through the portal. Oop, that is the wrong layer. Why are you fighting me so hard?
Because
Why not
there's
just
too
let
much.
it end?
There's too much left unsaid. There's too much to do. I have things I want to do. The people I care about and love have things that they want to do as well.
Rule the world.
And people
That's why I
all
can't let it
have
in.
things they want to do. Every person who dies has one last wish, one last request. Oh, I swear, just let me do this one thing and I'll come peacefully.
There's too much right now. Too much hasn't happened. I'll do my best to try and make sure that everyone who lives in this world can live happily. And you destroying everything comes in direct contact with it, conflict with that.
I know. I don't begrudge you for doing your job. But do not
not just
hate me
because
for
it's my
doing
job.
mine.
I don't do it because it's my job.
What creator wants to see their creation destroyed?
It's not
I
about whether...
understand.
I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever it is, I just care about the people who are here and have their own things going on outside of me. Things that I have no influence on whatsoever. I want to see everyone finish everything. Or at least as much as possible.
He nods sagely, as though he completely comprehends what you're saying. Are you expecting me to argue against you? To disagree? Why would I? I know.
If you don't, then
I will feel
stop
the
this.
same way. No.
Paisley looks around and realizes she has to actually keep him busy so he can't, like, you know, continue fucking up time itself.
If you don't keep him busy, he can just open more holes, but one hole will continuously open every time
Yeah.
his turn happens, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh,
ready
roll
my...
me an insight or something, though, real quick.
An insight? Okay, I think I have +0 insight.
Because you have time anchor. Lexi, you can also roll this if you want.
No, I have -2 insight, lol.
Alright, let's see where is...
You still got a hedge.
1.
Oof.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's definitely
You're a
not
little
a hit.
distracted by the destruction of the timeline.
Well,
Yeah,
a little bit of an issue.
You know, you remember that little pocket watch you were given, Lexi, way back when by your by the king? Not by the king, but by Lucifer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it starts ringing very loudly.
New phone, who dis?
Who dis?
I forget,
You know it's not a good thing that it's ringing.
I forget what was mentioned, what this thing was, like, meant to do, if that was said.
You're supposed to detect time powers
Yeah.
before they happened.
What? No.
Damn, time powers against time.
Yeah, it's warning you of something.
Lexi warns party.
Oh boy. I'm going to, Can I tap in and feel that? Now that I know it's happening, can I, like, try and detect it?
Also, you know you're in danger,
Okay.
but not exactly how.
Okay. I...
Like,
Just get to
immediate
safety,
danger,
Lexi.
I mean. I should have been more clear. My bad.
Get to safety, Lexi. I'll keep him busy. I can take it. Okay, let's have a think. Can I, focus on the area he's in right now, and, I'm gonna try and do the fucking, thing Grandma Brightspark did with the big fucking fire. I'm gonna try and steal her move. Work out whether that's forward or backwards.
Oh, where she brought the fire into existence?
Yes.
It was backwards.
Yeah, Paisley's gonna fucking backwards. She's gonna steal Grandma's move real quick.
Alright, roll me that might, please.
Kicking it back like it's 70.
I need you to select an area that's 50 by 50.
To be 50 by 50, I can't be smaller.
Either 50 by 50 or 10 by, like, the screen. So,
Huh?
either 10 feet long, but the whole thing, up and down, left or right, or just a cube. cube of 50 by 50. Wait, 50?
50 is a lot.
Oh, sorry, 30. 30. I thought we were on a different map for some reason. Yeah, so like this area.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He's standing in that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she just spins a clock quickly, trying to distract him with smoke and fire and get it all up in his face. Mainly as a distraction because she's pretty confident he's not going to be damaged badly.
What's this? All smoke, no mirrors.
The ground churns as earth turns to lava. Steam hisses and rises. Smoke billows upwards. As you reversed time to the point before the ground solidified. And you actually hear him scream a bit from pain.
Paisley like grimaces as she hears the scream. She just kind of like, it's like
The
nails on a
scream-
chalkboard.
Is something that's inhuman. Multiple layered voices. A bunch of people, a few animal voices, and just like the sounds of like metal rocks grinding together all layered over one another. The discordant wail of just noise. Alright, boop. You did the portals this turn, right, Skel, or was that last turn?
That was last turn.
Okay,
Skel did. Wait, was it? No, it was this turn. Skel went first. No, it's Lexi.
Lexi?
Where?
Yeah.
There's lava in this cube around.
And Paisley was like, "Get away! There is bad thing about to happen."
Alright. This might be really dumb, but I'm kind of thinking about all of this, and it's being said, if the world fucking, I don't know. And so what you managed to gather, Paisley, right, is everything in the big old whole space thing is pretty much just sucking in this world and putting it into the new one,
For the
right?
next one. Basically. I think I can close them and keep all of this, keep everyone okay, but it's before the new world. There's just nothing, not anything at all. Just the void, just no emotion, no anything.
Actually, you know what? I think he's insane enough. I'm going to ask the Blood Red King how these things work.
He's currently screaming.
Ah, fuck. well, the current thought process is, if you know, I roughly know how, like, you know, how air fills up empty space, it will just spread out between the two. So, in theory, I don't know, what, would this all just fold in and collapse on itself? That's what I'm kind of thinking with this world, so it deletes this one. What if, in theory, I were to, like, somehow basically create where the holes are, create empty space, and suck that world back into this world? I don't know if that would, like...
I don't
can
understand
try.
whatever that is, but please, don't. I can't do this without you, so don't get yourself hurt.
You can try, but you'll have to be next to one of the holes to do it.
I believe I'm capable enough.
Lexi becomes an interdimensional highway.
Oh,
You
like,
can certainly try.
when in doubt, I'm just going to, like... Okay, I'm just gonna, like, start running over towards, like, one of the... Where would be the nearest one? Probably the one up above there, around where I think Paisley was doing the big attack.
You know, there was one right through beside the portal.
Yeah, but there's an attack coming in that direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay.
It's stationary now, but it's still moving. It just moves on his turn.
Just walk beside it.
Shit. That would not work that way because it would also be constantly sucking in the space around here.
Mm-hmm.
I think your best bet is eggplant technique.
Grapefruit.
What's like that? I'm sorry. I'm
Like
not.
the
I,
whole-
Stick
think they're
suck
saying-
choke, don't worry.
But that wouldn't work.
You can't suck dick so hard the universe fixes itself.
shit. The two portal. there's
Watch
more
me
than one-
try.
I think in order for me to theoretically do this, I might have to also like have each of these holes affected. I don't know. Shit. Sporadic thinking.
All I'm gonna say is don't fail messing with these.
That would not be a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Don't fuck up.
Now that would probably kill me. Would it work?
Very
You'd
few
probably
things
get
would
rid of 'em.
immediately kill you.
Well, I was thinking of eating the holes, but then I realized that would just... If I get... attempting to move holes to a different plane.
Yeah, that
But then that would
would
probably
just make it your problem.
that would just turn me inside out.
Being turned inside out would definitely mean that we lose this
Wait.
fight, because Paisley would be
I'm
inconsolable.
fucking done! Why don't we just push him in one of these?
No.
I scream across the fucking battlefield.
I can try, but I don't want it to end like that, if I'm honest. If he's the exact same as me, then that's...
That would
I'm
be-
just trying to buy
that would
time
be-
until we can find a way to fix things.
That would be like killing your sibling.
Well, like,
As you all talking, he is like still screaming in just agony.
well, isn't his like plan for the whole to like suck up the entire world eventually, which would in
And
theory
universe
make,
and timeline.
yeah, which would mean he would eventually get sucked in. So like,
Well, the idea is that he wants the next timeline to be his timeline, because he can't exist in this one, because it's my timeline. Somehow.
maybe this. Well, actually, I think I got no idea how timeline shit works.
Do you think I do?
I don't think any of us do.
I'm
Me.
a scientist, biochemist, not physicist. Stop asking me space questions.
Like, the first idea is maybe like, hey, if we can close this up. Ah, no, but then he could open it up. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck this shit works.
I don't either. I just know I don't want it to end with more people dying than they have to. I know what needs to be done to protect the timeline and all that, but if he's the same as me, I don't just want to treat him like yesterday's trash. I'm just gonna
He's not?
occupy.
Alright, you all do. Lexi, do something. Or I'm gonna move the turn.
Yeah, that's pretty much all Lex is gonna do. Besides, like, basically be on guard and just not get sucked into the hole.
Paisley, you feel like something is wrenching control away from you. I need you to roll me a might check.
What kind of wrenching control are we talking?
Like, he's trying to rip your power of the area around him away from you.
Okay.
I'm tug of war.
Can I just separate our areas so that we are no longer in the same area and he can't do that?
I mean, then he just get control over his area, which is what he wants.
I mean, I guess I'll tug it for him.
Yeah.
Isolating him to a little bubble of area isn't too bad, but yeah. That's quite a good roll.
You feel the tug, And you get like little memories, little flashbacks are filtering through your head of this has happened before. Not even just a previous timeline, just previously period. You almost remember having this little game of tug of war, but it wasn't your timeline. And you just feel the endless hunger as a distant memory.
Basically, like, closes her eyes, and you hear there's like a, you can hear like a high-pitched, almost tinnitus-esque noise echoing out from the little rainbow wings behind her, and they then start to blaze like extremely brightly. And she's, do I win the tug of war?
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of throws his control off, and the rainbow wings blaze to life behind her.
Danger. Yeah. Whatever he was doing just stopped whenever he lost the tug of war. Instead, he stepped out of the area.
How do I end it then? If you can't end it, maybe I can. This cycle can't keep going on for the rest of time existing.
Lynn, do you mind rolling me a d7 while I respond?
Sure.
Alright.
7.
Alright. Well, that's unfortunate.
For who?
Him.
Ah.
And another one of his attacks fold in on itself, disappearing.
Vom.
Man, you all are annoying.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I believe we have been for the entire time we've been a team. Because
He looks over at Lexi, standing next to one of the holes. He takes a swing at you, Lexi.
Oh, great.
A smack.
I'm gonna try and throw you in.
What? How is he attacking me? Out of curiosity.
Okay.
His cane. Seems to be
A
cackling.
smack, he's gonna pimp slap you with this
Cracky.
cane.
It seems like it's crackling with the red energy similar to the attacks he's thrown.
I'm gonna proceed to attempt to eat his cane. That thing going in my mouth.
Might, I guess? Or control? It would definitely be control.
I gotta. Is that? Yeah.
That's one fat stick. Don't choke on the way in.
Full hit.
In a split second, you realize that you need to eat the space around the cane, and not the cane itself, as the cane is literally cutting through space.
Yeah. I'm just eating everything that is like the cane and everything. I am not giving any sort of
Unbiased
specific.
gluttony.
As the cane enters your dimension, it dissipates into energy as a new one forms within its hands.
That's a keyblade.
The fucking keyblade.
Key cane.
If I can't beat her, then I may as well take a few with me. Help her butt.
Or you could not.
Damn. Salty.
This battle ends as soon as you wish it to.
Sorry, say that again. I didn't hear you.
This battle ends as soon as you wish it to.
This battle ends as soon as I'm consumed or destroyed.
Or you choose it then.
You can just stop. There's nothing that prevents you from just stopping.
Why are you all treating me like I'm some pathetic mortal? I get the fact that she's lived within this timeline long enough to forget how it used to be. But I don't work like you beings. I don't feel like you beings. Your arguments make sense to something that works off empathy and emotion.
I don't care.
You, he points at the ground, because he still doesn't know where the hell you are.
Yes.
You, I understand. You're trying to kill me because I'm trying to kill you. It makes sense. But this? He motions to Helperbot and then motions to Paisley. You're playing this up as though I can be fixed. As though it's possible. I can
Nothing's
see
impossible.
you remembering. I can feel you remembering what it used to be like.
It doesn't matter what it used to be like. It's about what it's like now.
In order to get like that, I have to consume everything.
Your argument falls apart as I do not have emotions either, and I still am doing this.
Then I guess your programming is faulty.
Oh, that is impossible.
You know, I may have fewer morals than everyone else here, but I do get them. Makes sense.
But do you not also get that you can, you turned around? You're helping us because we're friends.
Or is he helping you because not helping you means the end of everything? Do you really think after this fight, you guys will go back to being buddy-buddy?
I don't know, Skel, will we? I think so.
We did say we would
Like,
help
no
him
offense,
fix-
Skel, but you did seem pretty desperate and happy to have friends. So, like, I'd imagine he'd be down to.
You call me desperate
friends.
again, and you're next after him.
Fair.
At the same time, we did say we would help each other out considering your status and your colleagues' status. So
And
yes,
then
I think we would still assist each other.
And you'll need some guests if you and Ashlyn decide to, tie the knot eventually.
Well, I don't entirely know what knot you're talking about, but if it's the one I'm thinking, no, we're having plenty of children in the future.
That's not what I meant! Face you like spit takes. I meant getting married, you moron!
Oh my.
What does tying not have to do with children?
Don't
Face like makes an X symbol over her crotch. Like a gesturing at Lexi.
This is what being friends is like. Blood Red King. Would you like to be one?
You could be. You gave all of this up. But as long as I have to keep distracting you to stop you from ending all of everything, it's gonna keep being painful and hard. There's no point in doing all of this, and you can choose for it to end if you just decide to come over to our side. I can make it so that you can exist here. I'm sure I can. I'll dedicate my life to it if I have to.
I thought that while you appeared naive, you at least thought about your offers. Do you truly not remember? Do I have to make you remember?
I don't care what I have to remember. It won't change what's happening right now.
He looks to you, Helperbot.
Hello.
Have you been talking to him mentally or physically?
Probably physically.
You have a connection with these people, correct?
Yes.
Put me through it. I won't attack until they recover from it.
Certainly. I'll filter it.
Good luck.
Alright.
I need you all to make a willpower save. At
Oh,
-3.
Maybe
Actually,
that's great.
Skel, you don't need to make a willpower save.
Oh,
Yeah.
This will be
Okey
familiar.
doke.
Who makes willpower saves?
Yeah.
Wait, who's making
Everybody.
willpower? Everybody? Okay.
Even you. This
minus
isn't-
3, yeah.
This isn't like actually going to hurt you, but he did say he'd wait till you all recover to do anything.
Oh dear.
With a -3 to it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lexi?
Oh.
Okay.
Do any of my powers make me immune to this, or?
It's just a feeling. If anything, it would just stun you for a second. But it wouldn't actually hurt.
Yeah.
Because he does forcibly cut the connection.
I see.
Skel, you remember this. It's that unending, unstopping hunger that you're constantly feeling. That insatiable appetite, that absolute void. But beyond that, there's a void of anything else. There's no emotions behind his actions, no positive or negative feelings. It's almost robotic in a way, as though he's acting on a set of principles that he's always had. While everyone else is shocked or put off balance or even scared, up to you all, by this just unending, unstopping, all-consuming hunger, Paisley remembers that before this timeline, that's what it used to be like. It wasn't painful. Not even back then.
Paisley, grabs the sides of her head and kind of falls to her knees.
There's no fixing this. There's no stopping this. This fight will continue itself over and over until I eventually drain this world dry and start the next one. And then I'll have what you have.
Can't I just share some of what I have already with you?
But then you would become empty again, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't become empty. I'm full of whatever I'm full of is just, it's good and human and it can be shared, and it's like love and things. They can just happen out of nowhere, and I'm not a monster and you're not a monster because we're the same thing.
You're no longer a monster. You're a guardian, a stalwart protector, a wall against those that lurk in between the void of time and space.
But I never was a monster and you aren't either. If you work on logic, you should be able to understand that the things within me that make me myself, they're not material, they don't cost anything. They can just happen.
Of course they can. And I've been told how they have to happen.
They don't have to happen any specific way.
You function like a machine. Curious.
He looks at you, eyes empty and devoid. And that's when Skel starts to realize his fear is filling something in him. It's sparking adrenaline. Little bits and pieces, but they get eaten away quickly. Meaning he's stuck at the first stage.
Okay.
You are like a machine, it seems. At least. You follow paradigms. A code of law you are forced to follow. A directive. Yes?
He nods.
Change it.
Only it was that easy.
We'll find a way.
Then find a way.
Then give us
But you'll
time.
have to kill me first. Well, is kill the correct word?
You'll be back, right?
He shrugs. I've been back every other time.
And we'll have to finish this first, and I'll see you when you get back, and I'll have a solution. One of these times, I'll find it.
He shrugs. You know, quite... What is the word that humans use? Happy? No, positive. Yes, that's a better word. I'm quite positive with this feeling version of you. The you before was much like me, empty, but starting to fill. It was interesting, even though I kept trying to take from you. More animalistic, I suppose. I'm glad you're starting to reflect the humans that you cared so much about. as his
As
eyes
he's, like,
look
panting
over
heavily.
the group. And Skel,
Okay.
I hope your little revolution comes to pass. It's been great fun watching it, even if my help has been more quiet than usual with it.
I do at least appreciate the compliment.
Well, Skel's turn, I think. We've been talking for a bit.
He's gonna say more things whenever it comes around to his turn, so don't feel left out, you two. Alright. Yep, Skel's turn, then Paisley's turn. I had that mixed up. My bad.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, you all can feel free to do things together and stuff like that. He's literally going to go after all of you go.
Yeah.
Good enough. Well, I have a plan then.
Alright.
Right. Paisley, I'm going to need you to accelerate time on him once I have him in my grasp.
You got it, Skel.
I'm going to attempt to grapple him with fog reach. And I
Alright.
did calculations, he's 47 feet away and I have 60-foot reach.
Nice. I mean, I thought your fog reach was just within your fog because it's the same range.
Good enough.
Control or strength. It's up to you.
Perfect. Control. Max. Crit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're you basically have him in a hold.
Perfect.
Turns out he does have pressure points.
And as instructed, I will speed up time on him when Skel grabs him.
Alright, what's the desired outcome here, Skel?
So he's going to be constricted, but I'm mainly doing this for the fear effect.
To try and basically shove a shitload of fear inside of the void.
We're gonna overload his fear effect surrounding. Gonna basically. So I guess to explain it, the fog around him circulates at such speed that the fear effect is accelerated.
Okay, I did say the fear effect slowly whisked away, so yeah, that would work. Give me that might roll, Paisley. Go ahead and add his control roll or his might roll to it. Like you both roll.
Oh, so it would be... Okay,
That's
we'll
a
both roll.
big number. That's a
Yeah,
big...
that is a...
Holy shit, gamers.
Well-
Plus the might.
Plus your whatever roll you did, might or control.
Holy fuck,
Oh.
these rolls.
Okay. Well, that would be control again. That's
Okay.
fine.
It's pretty good.
It's over
Good.
20, that's all it needs to be.
21.
His eyes glow monstrously as sweat starts to drip down his face. His smile just keeps getting wider. And alongside that fear that you're creating, that absolute overload of fear, a little spark of joy is forming.
Can't do this for
Is
constriction.
it walking, Skel? Did I
And
did I
then
do
you
it right?
all feel like you're in grave danger.
I see.
You all need to move 10 feet each in a direction in order to get out of grave danger, because each of you, except for Helperbot, ironically enough, could potentially die. So move 10 feet. If you are correct, you will not be harmed. If you are wrong, you will be dealt a severe wound.
In any direction?
I'm not telling you which direction to go.
I just moved.
You just crossed a threshold. Alright?
Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep, 10 feet in any direction.
Okay, I'm moving 10 feet upward into the air. So I'm 30 feet.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me correct that.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Along the Z-axis.
Okay. There.
Alright. Go ahead.
What the
10
fuck?
feet in a direction, because you're in grave danger right now. I think you all know what's gonna happen, but
Pretty certain.
man,
huh?
you all are lucky.
Did we get it? Oh my god. Oh my god, Paisley!
And here's the
Talk
scariest
about
one.
lucky. Oh, talk
Oh.
about lucky.
Beep.
As
They call
His
me
head-
fucking Clutchbox.
tilts back and just a primal scream, human scream, one voice erupts from his throat as space tears. And you all feel that you need to leave this area as he steps. Come on, let me copy you. Here we go. Boop.
You what?
He steps away.
Oh.
Where did he go?
Every time he moves, he takes one step.
Do I get pulled through?
You know what? Yeah. And in that case, you also get to pick 1, 2, or 3.
Ooh, I'm a big fan of 3.
All right.
3's a good option. I like 3.
Three's a good number.
Any objections or?
I don't think it really matters if we don't know exactly what I'm picking, so it's just a random number.
Go for it.
No different than rolling at
Alright.
1d3.
Yeah,
I'm just double checking to make sure these things are on the right layer because it would really suck if they were on the wrong layer and you saw them. All right, cool. As Helperbot and the Blood Ray King are pulled into Peacock's old basement.
Oh, this is fun. I don't know how long this fight is gonna go, but I don't know. We should start speeding things up, I think. I don't know how long the action is gonna be. Whoop. Hello.
So I was grappling him. How does that interact? Or did my grapple end when
If you
I will say it
teleport-
would be dangerous for you to keep that grapple because it was through a void.
Okay,
Because your limbs are extended, they don't just form from the fog.
that's right. Just making sure.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, I screwed this up. Let me fix it real quick. There we go. And Helperbot can watch as the sweat, the fear, and the elation just fades.
Are you lying to yourself?
Hmm?
Are you lying to yourself?
No. It would appear whatever they had done disappeared shortly after the effect was over.
Did you enjoy it while it lasted?
I do not know if you would be able to experience such a thing. It's like eating sugar for the first time. I assume you're letting people know where he's at.
I will actually not for now.
Oh, so you all have no idea where Helperbot and the king disappeared to.
Should I tell them where we are? Or are you going to
He
go
shrugs.
after them?
I'm just gonna keep opening holes.
Alright. Now I tell them where we are.
Yeah.
No. Seem to be getting some kind of healing from this battle.
It gives me all the more interest to keep fighting in the future. That is for sure.
I see. If that is what you wish to do.
He nods.
Okay, I'm gonna warp everyone here. Unless
Yep.
Skel wants to warp everyone here. Hey, he's gonna like, it's gonna be like when two people like cross in the corridor.
It's more dangerous if I do it because it's physical.
Yeah, she
True.
just, she clicks her fingers and just whoop.
Nope, that is the wrong color.
Bubble is
Sorry.
gonna expand around all of, bubbles are gonna expand around all of us and collapse, sending us here.
Wham. Boop, boop. Greetings, everyone.
Help about, thank God you're okay.
I'm fine. There is no reason to hurt me after all. I can't exactly assist in the fighting.
Did you all put yourselves on the map?
I did.
I did.
We're beside him. Lexi didn't.
Let me reload. Stuff isn't loading in for me for some reason.
That's unfortunate.
There we are. Oh, that's why I couldn't see you all. Okay. There we go.
Roll 20 stuff.
Yeah. It's been a little buggy. The elation, the joy, and the fear is just gone again. As he's staring you all down.
Is it like... So he's in the call and we can feel this through him, right?
No, because he broke the call.
Yeah.
I'm just stating,
Alright.
like, he no longer has sweat beating down his face. His eyes are no longer dilated. He's
So
no
you
longer
can't-
slightly shaking.
I do have
So
a
you-
question.
Yeah.
Could I feel any life source from him?
You feel something.
Not exactly human, but not exactly dead.
You would know what plants are and what living beings are. You'd even know what undead is. But this is,
Different.
yeah.
Is
Different
Paisley
is the
different
only
from
word.
a human? To Skel?
Nope.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
So you can feel something. There's hope.
For a short time.
That's
It's like
we
giving a
just did that
blind
on
man
the...
sight. So cruel to take it away. I used to do that, you know. I would give blind people sight and see what happened when I took it away a year later. You survived.
Paisley breathes out pretty hard. She's like holding herself back. But that's... We just came up with that on the spot. We can do something. We can work something out.
Or, instead of waiting, I can have it now.
I'm gonna... His turn, is it?
We can't
You
sit
rolls?
alone anymore, but we'll just believe you, Jason.
Ah!
Yeah, we'll just believe you, don't worry about it.
Again, you all go and then he goes. Like,
Yeah.
turn order doesn't really matter.
I see.
I mean, that kind of worked.
Yeah, I mean, it's something. Do you want to go now, Steve, or should I?
Go ahead.
Alright, Paisley gets frustrated and kind of kicks a rock up into the air. She's gonna catch it in one hand. I'm gonna put it between two, like, points in space that kind of, like, basically two portals. I'm gonna do the portal thing, and then fucking, like, speed up time until it reaches, like, an insane speed and just fucking ping it at him.
You're gonna railgun it.
Without the electricity and magnetism, yeah.
Roll control? No, might, sorry. You
Yeah.
have it, the instinctive buff, I forgot.
Yeah, this is just her teleporting it and letting it continually fall and then spitting it out like Portal.
Mhm.
You just see this little pebble gradually grow hotter and hotter and hotter until it's literally just a streak of blue light. And then she just closes one of the portals and leaves the one that is facing directly towards them.
That's interesting. Let me try. You see him try to immediately copy you. It's, for lack of better words, weak? Like stumbling.
Mm-hmm.
As time and space itself fights against his control, The rock slams down his hand and out his shoulder, leaving the arm a bloody, twisted mess.
It'll probably just be a fucking explosion, honestly.
Yep. But it definitely doesn't stop when it hits him. It just keeps going and then slams through the wall. He is only flesh and bones.
Supposedly.
Yep. Ow.
Stop fighting. You can't win against all of us. You can't even win against me. I don't want to fight and cause more damage than we need to.
I had an idea.
Alright.
Okay. Let's see here.
I'm gonna go pee 1 second.
Are you gonna try to eat him? Consume his life force? Or whatever is.
Oh, I had
stuff.
a good idea. It might work. You know, it might work.
What was the weather outside? Cloudy? I think you know where this is going.
Yeah, we'll say cloudy. Why not?
Good, good.
That's what you need.
Uh-huh. I'm going to warp myself into a cloud directly above him.
He's
at such a
underground.
distance.
Yeah, we're underground, guy.
That's right.
Pretty
And I can
underground.
fall through buildings.
Oh, you can. I forgot.
That's right.
You're in
So,
control.
while I'm gonna have to try and move myself mid-air in order to... Well, even then...
You can move as fog, correct?
Either way, I can fly. Point is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my, basically my weight. I'm going to try and gain maximum velocity, and then I'm going to grab his head as I'm falling into the floor and slam it against the concrete.
Definitely sounds like a control move right there. Definitely a lot of moving parts and finesse.
It is definitely something interesting that I thought up just immediately.
That or versatility. Well, doesn't matter.
Full hit.
When you say I can use control, I'm using control.
Your hands wrap around the sides of his face as you're falling, and you all just get the wonderful image of his head slamming into the floor as a little crater is made.
What happened?
Skel did your thing, but through a cloud and just like grabbed his head and slammed him into the ground because he kept
Okay.
falling.
I see.
Yep, he is now prone. Lexi. To do is a good question.
Maybe you should do the same thing. He won't expect it the third time.
Okay, what did you do? How can I mimic it?
Can you not move your token?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what just happened.
I think Skel
He
did a
got
fucking...
slammed into the ground.
Yeah, Skel, like, did the portal thing, where you, like, drop through portals several times to go very, very fast, and then slam dunked him.
Canon Slayer.
Does that? Oh, how does that work? I know that's possible. Okay, this is how I'm going to mimic it. I'm gonna rush while he's still kind of not prone, throw him up into the air, and then I'm going to eat the space around me and spit it out in front of me so he keeps on falling down and then eventually step out of the way.
Incredible.
Terminal velocity again.
Yeah.
Control. Because you are literally physically juggling him. Right. His body gains an impressive amount of speed. And as Lexi steps out of the way, effectively, all that's left is this gooey puddle. Definitely better when you have people backing you up. Little bubbles pop along the puddle as he speaks.
How are you still speaking? You're a puddle.
I don't think biology matters here.
But I don't understand. He doesn't have a mouth.
Pulls himself
Neither do I.
bodily out of the puddle as you see all of his wounds just slide back into place. Cracks his neck. Do you not think I haven't faced powerful people who thought that they could kill me? Like I said, cracks his back as you all hear the snapping of what must be bones rearranging themselves. I haven't been dismembered before? I suppose, in a way, as he pops one of his arms into place, his hand spinning back into position. Much like Skel, there's only certain ways to kill something like me. Speaking of,
I don't
he looks at
understand.
you, Helperbot. Can you roll me a d3? He's saying this in
One.
character. Great.
1.
He grabs Lexi.
Oh, I apologize. Although I suppose you were probably the sturdiest here, so maybe I shouldn't apologize.
It should have been me. Why even attack them?
How does he grab me?
By the throat.
Can I attempt, when he does that, can I attempt to open up a mouth on my throat and bite his hand?
Sorry, I just got a text from somebody. What? Say that again?
Basically, what I think I kind of want to do is when he tries to reach out to grab my throat, I'm gonna open up my throat, create a mouth on my throat, open it up, try to bite his hand, so I'm pretty much grabbing him. Kinda. He's not the one locked in this relationship. No, I'm not the one locked in this relationship, he is. It's sort of, yeah.
Go ahead, do you work early tomorrow?
I do. Well, actually, there is a possibility I might not, but that is, I will not know until, like, whenever.
Alright, I'll give you all an option right now. We can cliffhanger this fight and pick up again tomorrow. Like, I can do something major right now and effectively step into one of the last few stages of the fight.
I'd rather not skip phase.
We're not gonna
fight.
skip anything. I'm just stating, like, something major is gonna happen, and then we'll cut off there, and then you all would deal with it afterwards.
Yeah, like, I'm good for a tiny bit, and I was gonna bring this up, because I don't know how much longer it was, but, like...
I still have 3 more maps prepared for this fight.
Yeah,
gonna be
we
long.
definitely should not continue this, because, like, I might... I've learned, like, last night, I can now really fuck up my sleep schedule and get up even earlier, because lol, mental illness said yes. I can do that now. New achievement. New ability unlocked. Beneficial, though, don't worry.
You can totally bite him. Go ahead and give me that mic throw.
Dun 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 dun
I'm gonna
dun.
Yeah, I'd like to
finish
give
his
this,
action
this
and we'll
fight.
probably
It's,
cliffhanger it.
it's yeah. I mean, we should probably finish I mean, this is the end of the round, yeah.
But yeah, also it, like, wouldn't be bad if we can kind of relax after all this and talk and chill as well.
It's like probably like to give the fight do it justice, you know.
Yeah.
I was hoping we
Totally.
would finish it today.
Lexi,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a choice.
Ooh, I have choices.
Yeah. Do you want to take his hand or drag him with you? You have a feeling the hand won't come back this time.
Whichever one might remove his hand, because that might be necessary for our plan.
Right. He turns and bodily throws Lexi.
Lexi! Paisley's gonna like,
Lexi,
can I like running dive to try and catch her?
as you start to run and start to move, time seems to slow. Lexi is falling, blood dripping from her mouth, mouth. Yep. As his hand is gone, little bits of Lexi's hair and clothes are starting to be shredded by the pull of the endless void. Blood drips through the air. Paisley's moving towards Lexi.
She's like reaching out her hand. She's unconsciously grabbed the broken pocket watch.
Yep. And this is where we stop for today.
Very short session.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't know Go Hey had work later. Or else I
I do go back to work tomorrow.
I would have pushed it to tomorrow then. But oh well, that's okay.
I am off all day Thursday, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm off all day Thursday.
Let's go work.
I'm like... I don't know.
This week or next week?
This week.
Wait, are we doing it tomorrow or Thursday?
I don't think we're doing either. I'm being real with you.
Could do it tomorrow if there was another day, because I kind of want to play Foxhold when I get off work, but...
Let's do it. Next week. All right. I think this is a good cliffhanger to leave off on.
That's my schedule. And it's next Thursday.
All right.
Where is it?
Yeah. So again, we're probably going to be doing this on a Tuesday or Wednesday, which will be up to you all. But I think this might be a good point to leave the recording off of, as we'll be coming back to Lexi being thrown into the void. Not in the void yet, but being thrown into it. Paisley running after her. Helperbot probably seeing all of this happen. And I don't know what Skel is doing.
That's a good question.
But we have all of next week for everyone to think about, essentially how they want this campaign to end. Effectively. Though I did plan for this to be the last session. Which makes it kind of awkward a little bit.
We're getting there.
Yeah, the session time length might have been a little too long for how much time we actually had.
And again, you didn't really have a way of knowing how much time we actually had. I personally plan sessions really long and then just kind of cut them wherever it feels right.
Put it down? I guess I didn't. All right. That's my fault then. I thought I said 5 to 9, but I think that was another chat. Yeah. That was Poke Rangers.
You might have.
It did not.
I did not. That was
Either
Poke
way,
Rangers.
we over here be AST instead of EST.
Yeah. It happens. Scheduled stuff happens. It didn't stop the session, which is nice, and it didn't bork everything, which is also nice. We just leave off on this very interesting cliffhanger, which is why I had Helperbot roll that D3. Because one of you was going to get tossed.
Ironically enough, depending on how the fucking shit work, I actually might be able to completely survive this all on my own.
I think I have a plan as well that will work.
You might be.
There's that one ability I only used, I think, legitimately twice.
Yup. But yeah, that's interesting. You made the emotionalist feel a little touch of emotion, which immediately went away, which is very sad.
I can fix him. I can fix him.
You can try.
Maybe.
Not all villains are made fixable. Sorry. Did I?
Well, it's more fun like this.
It's more
Did
fun
I?
like this.
I have an idea to fix him. Is it maybe
Okay, no, that
debatably
isn't
a little morally fucked? Yeah.
I mean,
Harold, baby, hey, the bed's right here. I can make you feel emotions.
Can we just show him Skel with like a rose in his mouth?
Yeah,
with
making
the mask on, I think that'd be funny.
Skel just on the bed, mask on, rose sticking out of like the eye because he no longer has an eye there. Just like, hey,
God.
baby, I can make you feel some sort of way.
There's a bed right here.
You know, I can move my bones to different parts of my body.
God damn it!
You're either gonna really like it or be disappointed, but either way, you'll feel something.
We just-
What do you think? Do you prefer the tibia or the,
Fibula.
God.
That's
Fucking-
God.
fucking
So I thought you guys would really like going through some of the
Old
going through
maps,
one of the
it's
maps we
great.
didn't
yeah, it's
we
super
haven't
fun.
touched in a while.
Oh yeah, it's
Ah.
great. It's sick.
It's
Can I just
go on?
say I love the idea of being like an emotionless cosmic horror, and then the first emotion you feel is just sexual disappointment. like,
That's it?
like imagine you don't feel anything for all of millennia, and the first delicious touch of emotion you feel is sexual disappointment.
Wait, baby, don't go. I still need to tickle that coccyx.
I think it's much more fun that we're doing the battle this way instead of normal superhero just beat one another to the pulp.
Oh yeah.
Much more interesting.
I
That
did
was-
hint at like the way to beat him twice. So
Yeah, I think
you
I
know.
got it. I think I got it, but also I don't think Paisley got it. And she's like, she understands. She doesn't really have the resources to do it right now, and also she wants to. She's trying her best to figure out how to fix this fucking guy.
But you all can
AK.
beat him. It is possible.
Oh.
It's just you're currently not doing it.
Mm.
I don't think we've been trying to
Correctly?
really do it.
No, like I'm not trying to. Right now, she's just trying to keep him busy by beating the shit out of him and forcing him to continually regenerate instead of doing other things.
I wanted to hit him. I
Yeah,
hit him.
Hit on him.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is
hit on him.
satisfying to see his head smashed into concrete.
Yeah. And
We
I'm pretty
did
sure
all
it's
that
satisfying
one-
to turn him into a pulp.
That one turn where all three of us railgunned him. that sure was
You can
something.
say he really got railed.
He got railed 3 times in a row. That's Bro's getting laid more than anyone else in this campaign except Lexi and Paisley.
Who needs a spit roast? We got a barbecue.
Yeah.
God.
Space magic is the only way you can make a 3-way spit roast work.
True.
Oh my god.
Or if you're a
Anyhow.
fourth dimensional being, you can do that.
Yeah.
Well, technically that's wrong. It's just balls are gonna poke somebody. Anyways, that's you stopped recording, right, Lynn? This
No.
isn't like Lynn, please. Please stop.
I stop recording when I say bye and do the whoop.
Okay.
So,
Please stop recording. Please
All
erase
right,
this last
what
10
will-
minutes,
Whoa,
20
I knew
minutes
you
or
said your
whatever.
holes were gaping, but this is massive.
It's certainly a way to take the tense situation out.
Oh
Well,
my
what will
God.
happen next time then? Part 2 of the final battle. Can we fix him? I can fix it, says Bob the Builder.
I'm going to be real with you all just so you're not disappointed. You need time to fix him. And
Oh,
he's not
yeah.
going to give it to you.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some time by beating the ever-living shit out of him.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
you're going to have to beat him, quote unquote. in
Yeah, we're
order
gonna have to
make
beat
time.
him, but it's no fun if we just figure it out instantly. There needs to be a
Yeah.
fight scene first.
Alright.
We're
See
doing
you-
alright. I'd say as far as fight scenes go, this is pretty cool looking.
Mhm.
Mentally.
Well, we'll see what happens next time then. So,
East.
goodbye everybody. See you next time.
Chippy.